I should probably get into Roll20. That seems like a decent plan.
Definitely.
Because, like, I think as far as the party is concerned, Ignis, Shiv, and Kira are still at the ballet studio. Kaya and Cormac are making chase after the lady because she decided violence was the only option. Let's not care. You're dead. She's dead either way. Raiden still underground, I believe.
Nope.
Did you come back to the surface already?
No, he's still
Nope.
underground.
And Riley is wherever Riley wants to be. Because we never really established that.
Hey, quick question.
Mhm.
Carsa.
I may have an answer.
Greater gifts for if you're putting it on a, like if I'm putting it on Widow, that's 2 Dominion for it, right? And if the effect is
4.
constant,
It's
oh,
4.
it is 4? So if the effect's constant, do I still have to spend effort for that?
So a greater constant gift would cost 8 Dominion to put on a relic. You would spend 1 of your own effort pool to attune to the relic, and then you'd have the effect at all times.
Because I was looking through the engineering and weak spot sounds pretty cool.
Like I'm still considering the whole crystal ball thing, but like I actually don't know what gift I put into it. Like, yeah, irresistible query is a good thing.
Well, hi
It's good.
guys. We are here. We are here. And it is definitely Godbound time.
Is it though? Is it really?
It really is. And this episode today is First Alliance. So we'll see how that goes through. We are going to be missing a few people today. So let's get to it. Because we do have a reasonable amount of time, but still time is not on our side. I do have a new notebook today. Yay! And also, I wanted to start with Kira, but Kira's not here because Kira is going to be gone for was it ATR, ART, or something like that for the military. So we were going to have to consider that and have her go first. Him go first. Go first. No! But
just call him in it because it just fits. That trust me.
the anti is he the anti? Yeah, he's the anti. Anyway, today we are going to have our first alliance, or maybe not. Who knows? But let's start with what did we do last week? Anybody want to chime in for this?
Well,
Magica?
for my bit, Cormac, Kira, Kaya, and Shiv all went to the ballet studio.
Uh-huh.
And things went real bad and not to plan really, really fast. For lack of a better description. Because somebody decided it was a good idea to drive a motorcycle through the doors.
And somebody's hurt. Like, really hurt.
Yes. Well, yeah, Kira, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kira took the most damage out of all of us.
Got down to 5 health.
Ouch. Really ouch. Like, I don't have
Yeah.
access to it. I don't have access to everybody else's character sheet, so I can't, like, go by who has how much health.
He actually had over 20.
Everybody has more health than I do.
That's not my fault.
Anyway, after the raucous entrance made by Kira, these guys started unloading on us completely and utterly, doing very nasty damage to,
Well,
at the very least, Kira.
at least to
I'm
Kira.
not sure how much damage Cormac took. But we did find the person we were looking for, which was a, Miss Sands, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
Her last-
Victoria Sands.
Victoria Sands. Cormac and Shiv got her cornered. Got down to the, What's a good way of, or a nice way of putting this? Holding cells for the, members of the ballet troupe.
That kind of would work, yeah.
Kira went to her old dorm and picked up some stuff that she had left behind. Lady tried to blow them up. Shiv disabled all but one of the bombs, which Cormac decided to take the blast of. And then Cormac would call Liz and get her there to clear all these people out.
Mm-hmm.
When we had finally gotten out of the underground, Shiv, who was following Miss Sands with one of his drones, pointed out to Cormac where she was, and he and Kaya decided to go and make chase. At which point, also Ignis arrived alongside Liz, and that's where we basically left off. Ryden, I believe, was still underground discussing things with Willis, and I believe he was going to talk to Mitchell Graves.
Yep.
Yes, we have another conversation happening with a certain someone today.
He's probably gonna be like, God damn it, why are so many people here?
Actually, yes,
Yeah,
that is what
This
he's
is supposed to
going
be a
say.
hidden outpost. How are so many people fighting?
I mean, you
blame
got the Godbound
Ignis.
creation that just can wander around aimlessly
Uh,
all the time.
Anyway, was that all? Jiv.
That's all I remember.
Okay. It's not all, but okay. So today we were
Close
supposed to try to start with Kira. We're not going to be starting with Kira since they're not here right now. So right in, you're up for grabs. As we remember last week, you were talking to Willis down below, and I still haven't really made a good thing for that. It's just not coming to me. So, hi, Robotic! Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So let's discuss. Let me see if I can find a way of at least showing a little bit of the underground. Let's see, Elven Home. Yeah, we were here. Okay. Yeah. That's not it. Or maybe that is it. That is it. Anyway, we were in the underground, and you guys had also... Oh, okay. You guys have also had to fight a bunch of critters 2 weeks ago. And this has all happened within the last... Everything that's happened in one day has happened in 2 weeks. So we're still on the same day. By the way, Shiv, you are missing a query. Because I told you, if you were going to ask me that question, you were going to lose a query.
Yes.
Let's
So-
have one effort.
Yep. Until the end of the day. Ah, hi Roseheart. I didn't know you were robotic. Nice.
Yeah, because for whatever reason, Twitch doesn't have a formerly known as thing like Discord does.
It was just the wrong account. That's all.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, always good to have one account.
Alright, so within this in mind, you and Willis were working on this ship that they're building, and you were talking to Willis. Do you remember what you were talking about?
Ryden was originally telling Willis partially an idea he had. And then he's just like, you know, if I'm going to do this, I gotta go talk to the dwarf guy.
So you decide to head into Mitchell Graves.
Well, originally it was find a dwarf, find out where Mitchell Graves is, have dwarf take you to Mitchell Graves.
Yeah.
Yes, great strategy. Have the dwarves bring it to the assassin. Okay.
I will take my meds, thank you. Yeah, so the dwarves, I believe, were kind of like, I don't know what you're talking about, laddie. Of course, I can't say it right.
So you know where? Wait, yeah, no, I know the guy works for you, or you work for the guy, I should say. So you know where he is, and you can talk. You can take me to him, because I have a question for him.
Do you have a question for the boss?
Yes. Something that can benefit you and him. All of us, actually.
Alright. Come. He was already mad before. The last time we
Hey,
had
that's my
somebody
fault.
come down.
That's my fault.
How many more are you?
I mean, in general, or just right now?
That are gonna be coming down here.
Oh, I don't know. Probably just me.
Alright. Takes you to his office. Don't have a very good office for him. I don't believe I had one before, did I?
So, Graves was mostly theater of the mind.
Yeah, it was Theater of the Mind. So we're gonna skip that. He takes you to the office. And boss, this just how do I say this? This lad is wanting to talk to you. You see Mitchell Graves, and I'm gonna actually show a picture because I made another Vroid, recent Vroid, for him.
I'm just imagining Mitchell Graves just like just the cranky old guy. Crankier than even Willis.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that is probably fair. Because there's your Mitchell Graves look. He is scouring you now.
Dude's definitely got an RBF. Definitely got an RBF.
More of you. More of you.
Rather than you look behind him. Oh no, I think it's just me.
No, there were others of you up here, or down here today. So, a threat or a proposition?
Proposition.
Points to a chair.
Rag's gonna sit down before pulling out Widow and then just kind of tossing her in the air. As he tosses her in the air, she just transforms and just lands on his head.
Alright, what is your proposition, and why is that your god of knowledge helping you out?
Oh, he went back to service. It's fine. I was originally down here to actually help out with Willis. So, there's that. And then I had an idea.
Right.
So, by just basing us off this, you guys are trying to tunnel out of Opus, right?
We're trying to what?
Tunnel out of Opus.
You are correct.
I can help with that.
Go on.
See, you know how I should say we're not exactly human. We're more special than that, correct?
Go on.
I'm very like Willis on this. Case in point, Raiden just snaps and a wrench appears before he just tosses it up and it disappears again.
So you're the son of Willis, okay.
Oh no, not a son. Not his. Not biologically, I suppose.
Technically you are. Anyway, continue.
Just like, mental note, go to Willis, mess with him about that later. And then he just a side mental note on that. Anyways.
Yes, Roseheart. What's it? What's up? Okay, keep going.
Anyways, let's just say I can help you guys dig faster if you're willing to help me as well.
What help do you want?
Oh, see, I plan on not well, I mean long term, me personally, I just plan on getting kind of telling Opus to shove it, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I can actually help build a city on Scorpio 3. I can help dig a tunnel if you guys are willing to help also work on the building and a few projects I've got in mind.
So let me get this straight. You want to use my dwarves to help you with projects, and of course probably Willis as well. Along with, you want to start a city outside of Opus.
Yes.
Okay. I'm listening.
Because, fun little fact for you. About 5 miles outside of Opus, there's no radiation.
I've recently come across the understanding of that, except there is some radiation.
Oh no, there's there's really none.
There is radiation in the first 5 miles.
That's what I said. About 5 miles out.
Yeah, yeah. But there always is some radiation. It's just minuscule. Is what you're
Honestly, even
saying.
to the point where Raiden actually takes out a few photos of like some of the stuff he actually saw.
Mutated. Everything is mutated. And looks through. Yep, everything is mutated.
Now, the other part of it too is I can also help provide, I suppose the term would be aerial defense or defensive positions, especially on Scorpio 3. If you know, the Thanes ever decide to invade.
If the Thanes ever decided to invade, they already are deciding.
True. But I can also help provide defense for that too. Raiden's gonna pull out the other blueprint he had. He just pull out one of the mini blueprints. He just somehow just magically just carries around.
Ouch, Katari. Ouch. Looks at the blueprint. Thank you for bringing the cookies.
Yeah, no, the blueprint's the Vtuber.
I'm sure with Willis, you two could probably make something amazing.
Oh, trust me. When I say that there's not going to be one of these, there's going to be more.
Yes, but can you bake them in time?
Raiden picks up Willow. Oh, I can after I get this little thing, right here, something I found.
A shard,
Actually,
I'm assuming.
Bingo.
Boy, that Oracle has been busy lately.
Once I give her the shard, let's just say she's gonna become a lot more interesting. She's already semi-sentient, but she's gonna become a lot more interesting.
Out of character, did you hear what Mitchell Graves just said? Kind of important.
That the Oracle's been busy?
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure I've met them, considering what Shiv said about the fox, because then I know I've met the fox.
The fox is the Oracle.
Interesting person.
You actually haven't seen her true form yet.
Probably not, but very interesting person.
Yes, indeed. Very interesting.
Other than that, I would also like later to learn how you guys actually built some of this stuff. It's actually rather interesting, to be honest.
Yes.
Because it's just Raiden just like kind of like picks up some random mundane object as just, yeah, no, I can't even, I mean, I could figure it out if I wanted, but it'd probably take me a lot more time than usual to figure out this.
Well, when you have as many years as we've had, things are much more complicated.
Well, I imagine.
So you want help from my dwarves. And I've been sharing them with Willis. And if you're helping Willis, I think we can
trust me,
arrange it.
It'll be a case of taking one step at a time, first and foremost. And then Ryan's gonna tap Willow before pulling out one last blueprint that looks like a actual mining drill. I can build this.
So what's in it for me is that you can help protect my people.
I can help protect and help fix, yes.
Okay.
And I can also help build.
I'm sure 2 engineers would not be a bad thing. We are going to have an ad in 10 minutes.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And at least now they give it advanced warning.
Yeah, it starts in 10 minutes, thankfully. They're giving me a message saying for warning. They didn't give me that message before. Going back to what we were saying, so we have 10 minutes to talk about it.
Hey, that gives me about a couple minutes to go mess with Willis after this, because I got the perfect line.
Right. So I can see this arrangement working, this alliance working. Provided that you help me. Of course I'm going to scratch your back. That's the way it goes.
Well, see,
And you're not going to say where I'm at, are you? To anyone.
I mean, one, I literally did not know how to get down here originally, because I just had to wander around. Secondly, I'm probably going to end up, well, I'm probably not going to forget, but it's also not really my business.
Good.
Thirdly, I don't like Opus. Opus, no, not at all.
All right. Well, let's make this contract, and I'll put in a clause that you are not allowed to speak to anyone about who I am and where I'm at.
Just riding. Where's Mitchell? I don't know who you're talking about.
I think the only person that you would be able to say anything to is, well, Willis, and I guess now Ignis.
Riding doesn't even know who it
Is.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you say then.
Any more of you, I'm gonna have to just all get you a disclosure clause. Anyway, starts writing rather quickly the electronic paper, and then pushes it over to you.
Riding just signs it.
And then he signs it. And he says, I'll get Willis to sign it too.
Now then.
This has been a very busy day. Not one I'm normally used to. Right, now then.
I'm gonna go mess with Willis real quick. Because...
Oh, please do that for me. That would be so much fun to watch.
So, yeah. After the signing and after Raiden leaves, he just kind of walks back over to where Willis is, looks up at him. So hey, got a question.
Yes.
When were you gonna tell me you were my daddy?
Seriously, Mitchell! He yells. I show you him this picture. he doesn't know when to shut up.
Ryan's just gonna laugh a little bit.
Right. While the plans were stolen, they were still had to have been made by some blueprint. And that blueprint was ours. So technically, yes, we are your daddy and mother.
I mean, that was basically Liz's introduction.
Yeah, but Raiden has to mess with Willis over it because it's funny.
Fair enough.
Seriously, but how often do you ever get the chance to go over to someone, look them dead in the eyes? So, when were you gonna tell me you're my daddy?
Situationally, very rarely. In a sci-fi setting, it seems to happen incredibly often.
You're breaking up, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Let me
well, they had to use some blueprint. How else are you going to be made properly, unless you want to be a thing?
I mean, let's see. Originally, technically, I was a test tube baby. So, I mean, you tell me.
Oh my god. I have to play this out. And this is gonna suck for Willis. Wait a minute. Comes up to you. Where were you born? Or created?
I also don't remember.
Were you born or were you created?
I mean, technically, as you've said, all mixes are technically created.
Yes.
Stated that they were never actually born, so.
Yes, I did. But there is a possibility that, you could be the first generation that was born if you wanted to be.
Fuck it, we'll do that one.
Were you born or were you created?
Well, I mean, I'm technically, I guess, technically born, considering I have...
Do you have parents?
Actual parents?
Besides us?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not a test tube baby. But your parents are.
Do what? You actually broke on that last bit.
But your parents are. Maybe I need to relog Discord.
I mean, yeah, from the sound of it.
Let me go ahead and relog Discord when the ad comes. That'll be at 3 minutes. Okay. Were you born here on Opus or were you born somewhere else?
I mean, I've lived on Opus my entire life so far, so yeah. I was born here.
They're now making babies. You know who Blenchiel is?
Who?
Blenchiel.
Nope. No idea.
Really?
Is that important?
I mean, the laugh is so scary. I can't quite do it right. It's an evil laugh that will just you feel fear inside. Oh yes. Oh yes. Blenchiel is important. And when I find that bitch, I will destroy her. And you almost feel a sense of incredible fear and madness come over you, radiating off of Willis.
Neat.
Yes, you learned the thing that'll push his buttons.
Yeah,
The
definitely
welcome
pushes
cut up
buttons.
apart.
Definitely pushes his buttons. Radiating. Literally off of him. A moment of insanity coming across your mind. I would be excited as well, Roseheart. And here comes, I guess, our... Yeah, we're about to have a ad, if it hasn't already happened. Yeah. I am pretty certain that you are shaking in your boots. In fact, I will give you a spirit save on this. Yeah, spirit save, please.
Of course you would want that. So I don't have any bonuses in that shit.
Or probably any effort left at this stage.
Oh hey, I passed it.
And there's the ad break. You passed it?
Yeah. I needed a 12, rolled a 17.
Okay. So, you could have gone slightly mad for a minute there, but you were able to keep it under. And it's not even him trying to do it to you. It's just radiating off of him. Swear, for a moment there, you started hearing voices. Lots of voices. And then it stops. But you passed, so I'm not going to give any damage to you. And I am going to take my last minute and a half for the ad break to restart Discord. I'll be right back. Had to make sure.
Welcome back.
Thank you. and had to make sure that that was working. So I did want to make sure that we weren't breaking. Anyway, now that the ad break is over, congratulations, Rosehart, before we continue on. Congratulations on being getting an opportunity to test out this bodysuit for against UV lights. I hope it works for you, so you're able to see the outside for the first time. Like everybody else can. Alright. Back to Raiden. Raiden and Willis are talking. And Raiden, you do feel this sense of madness all over, but it did not penetrate you. You had the iron will and were unable to be penetrated. So that bitch will be found and destroyed someday. What do you do?
Well, it seems like you two have a very interesting...
She killed my first wife.
Fair. I mean, there's not much I can exactly do, because I'm just like... Just let him seethe a little bit, then let him calm down. Pretty much.
It takes a minute, and you start to feel the madness disappear. And he gets his mind back.
So apparently he's also got the word of madness. Good to know.
Yeah.
Apparently engineering, madness, the ability to teleport, so possibly networking?
Mm-hmm. Those are his three. And he calms down. So, what did Mitchell say to you?
I mean, didn't really say other than the fact that you were technically actually the help create us. But other than that, made an alliance with him.
Okay. Good to know. What are we doing?
Well, gonna help the dwarves dig. And that I have an idea for. And other than that, right now finish the ship, work on something else that can work on a drill. By that, I mean more along the lines of something that is an actual, like, drill vehicle thing. Anyways, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Now the other plan is to get an upgrade to this little thing. Brian's gonna point to his head, where a widow's just still sitting on his head. You know.
That cute little thing.
Next thing, all we know, we hear is Tetris theme.
You taught it Tetris?
Huh? No, I don't know where this came from, to be honest.
Why is it playing Tetris? Just something else.
Why is it doing that? I don't know, but it's cool.
Something. Anyway.
However, once I upgrade this little thing, that means she'll gain full sentience and also be able to help with building other things and commanding the others.
Hmm?
It's like, wait, others? What do you mean by others?
What others?
Oh, you think she's the only drone?
No, but she's special.
Yeah, she's the special one, yes, but she's not the only drone. There's there's yes.
What is yes?
No specific number, just yes.
Yes is yes. It's just Ryan just like smiles a little bit, and then just in his eyes you see a bit of like, just that bit of like mad scientist engineering.
It's alive! It's alive!
Hmm?
Ed Willis is starting to rethink this. Starting to rethink this idea.
All right. Well, we do have a lot of parts to get together, and we don't have a whole lot of time.
Well, if I can, let me go topside, and I'll bring some help back.
More of these drones.
Yep.
Very well.
Alright, so Ryan just kind of hightails it to the topside.
All right.
And then his phone just blows the fuck up from
It
messages.
blows the fuck up. And you realize there's a
You've missed a
lot of
lot.
shit going on.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
What all have you missed down there?
I mean, from the time Shiv left, no.
You missed the entire ballerina scene.
Yes.
And the fact that they have found 88 children, teenagers, and adults at the ballerina being used. Also, you get a message from Kira asking if you knew where Ignis was. And you get a message from Liz telling you that if you see my husband, we got a problem. Furthermore, Shiv, did you have a question for Raiden too?
No, my stuff for Raiden was, hey, we're all here. Things are probably about to go down. And of course they did go down.
Oh, they went down.
So so if he's walking past the underground, he'll probably notice one of the tablets with the website up on.
And we'll see you there in the underground.
Because I like to think that Oracle just messes with the stuff on the screen as things go along.
Oh yes.
I don't know. I guess I assume the Fox Celestial needs something to do.
She has plenty to do. She just loves
Yeah,
playing
being
with
multiple
you.
places at once, helping us.
And your point is?
I don't know. Yeah, but like
Relatable.
Yeah,
but like the
indeed.
reports from you'd see like reports from the Oracle website about everything that just went down at the ballet studio theater. I don't know, what are we settling on calling it?
It's the Millertron Ballerina Company Theater.
So all of the above, got it.
Yeah.
Basically, a lot of shit went down, and now you're updated.
So, yeah. They're not here.
What would be a good name for that article?
He's not here. For which one?
About all the stuff that just went down in the studio and what was discovered. Because, like, number one, we found all of these people being essentially held captive, contract against their own will, and a lot of them are being pumped with SPX, I believe it's called.
Mhm.
Insert version of it here because there are multiple. Which is just very inconvenient. Like, after all that stuff is done, Shiv is just going back to the underground, going back to the research. Because they've got at least one anti-serum. Which is the good news. We've got Thane Blood, which is also good and bad news. Leaning more in the middle of both. Because, you know, just having samples of that lying around is not a good thing. The place was nearly, again, seems to be FN's modus operandi, nearly blown to bits. With everybody still in it. Like, I'm just trying to think of a name for, like, what Shiv would, like, name that on the Oracle website.
Name one in particular.
The article that he would put out for it, for everything that just happened.
Oh,
He's been recording it and taking stuff down. And he's going to put it on the Oracle website, but, like, what would be a good header for it?
It's a good question. Let's
That
think
is
on
a
that
good
yourself.
question.
Because so much stuff happened there, I can't really settle on just one.
Fair.
Like, if it were just the dancers being drugged against, more or less against their will per contract, and modified per contract to be, I don't know, I guess like drugged up dancers or something.
Probably ballet company out of service for indefinitely would be a good one.
Shows indefinitely suspended. And that sounds like a good one. Because we didn't just we basically just shut down an entire theater.
You shut down a theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, shows suspended indefinitely. And it would go on to detail everything with photo and video. Only person whose name ever actually gets heard is Cormax.
Because he doesn't mind having his name out there.
And I just have the ability to actively bleep stuff out, and we definitely don't need Ingus's name out there.
Mm-hmm. There's enough problems with Ignis's name.
Yeah. Basically, the only person he only is broadcasting the name of the person who decided to give permission.
Right?
Even he introduces himself on the stuff as Oracle, so...
Right. So that is what you're seeing, right, and hearing from him.
Okay.
You missed all the fun.
Darn. Oh no.
Jill will look at you. Was that sarcasm?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. I wasn't sure if you wanted to be there or not. Anyway.
I got my business done, what I wanted to get done, so.
This area is going to be hopping pretty soon, so just let you know. Be a lot of kids down here for a while.
Right, at the word of kids, like, Red's like, nope, I'm done. Bye.
Well, I mean teenagers.
Bye, you guys are on your own. Bye, have a beautiful time.
At least until we
nice.
can find them homes and give them a place to rest.
That's what Raiden picks off Widow off his head, and just kind of like scratches her under. I like just scratches the top of her. I got to get this little thing upgraded, so I'd back possibly in a few days. I don't know, maybe.
Right.
Oh,
Seal.
I'll figure it out.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, so Raiden kind of books it back to his factory at that point. Then.
Mm-hmm. And does what? What do you do?
Oh, that's when I use the shard on Widow.
Alright, so how do you put the shard into Widow?
You know, honestly, you would ask me that because I haven't thought that part through yet.
So for now, the answer is very carefully.
Yes.
Ah, there she is.
Ah,
Sure.
there you are, Kira.
Yeah,
So the only person still missing at the moment is Nav.
it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. So let me make this easy on you. Do you have any place inside of Widow that would be small enough or big enough to put a shard in to attach it?
You said this thing was like the size of a quill, right?
Yep.
I mean, couldn't I just crush it down and just like
No.
powder it essentially?
No.
Uh.
It's a shard. It would
It's a
be.
shard of material more powerful than you.
It can be small enough to actually be put into Willow, though.
Yeah, I'll need it small.
You
put it
could
like
cut
this,
off the feather, and you'd be okay.
Okay. So yeah, no, I'll probably just make it smaller than put it in Willow.
Okay, so
Like-
you
Willow
cut
or Widow? Because I thought it was Widow.
Widow.
But oh yeah, I said
We-
Willow, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
We
Widow.
both did.
So you cut off the feather, which is the only part that is not of the shard, and you put it in there, and it just fits just right. And Widow just begins to shimmer brightly. It seems like she's actually turned off, but not.
And if you need to know what ability I put in there for her, I'm doing the scientific method ability.
Okay. So,
Which is pretty much it's constant, so I would just have to use it once quick thing.
you
Ignis,
just lose one, I think. Let me look at the scientific.
No, don't do that.
Oh,
how-
well,
Welcome back.
Ah.
Let me look
Okay.
at it.
I was gonna ask, like, mechanic wise, how does it work if it's like got hit points and all that stuff? If an artifact's got hit points and it's still or can it still have abilities and all that?
Have abilities. And it does have abilities. So you decided to go with scientific.
It's one of the engineering words or
Yeah,
gifts.
scientific method. This is the
Fair enough.
method that is capable of building ordinary tech and structures smaller than a house within a scene, smaller than a factory within a day, smaller than a town within during downtime between sessions. So as long as it is more than a day. Materials are still needed to build it. Okay. This is constant.
That's why I wanted to know if it's possible to do that.
Which means it is always on.
So we can jump the others now. We'll have to actually get a full on if that's possible or not.
Is it possible for you to do what you're asking to do? Start building stuff? Oh yeah, it's possible.
Well, no, to also have like where Widow has hit points and all that stuff. Even
I would highly suggest you not use Widow for fighting.
I was gonna use her for fighting.
Then she doesn't need hit points.
So your big problem is you gave it a name.
What Knob said.
This is
It's
true.
fine.
This is true.
Better than just calling it Spiderbot.
And I would highly
that.
suggest you never use it for fighting, because if you do, then a lot of things will be bad. A lot of things will go bad.
I mean, we've never really discussed the logistics of destroying an artifact. I'm sure there's mechanics in the book. But we've never really discussed the logistics
It's
of the
very
idea.
similar to the logistics in D&D of destroying an artifact.
Oh, so
If you
Can
name
be
it, it
done.
will die.
in D&D and Pathfinder, when you destroy an artifact, you typically get clapped back with a damage of some description.
Yes. The answer
Painful
is
damage.
yes.
Yes, and as Ignis is mentioning in the Discord there, if it's alive / sentient, it's no longer an artifact, really, it's a creature.
Yeah, so it's a creature.
Fair enough. So I'll just keep it as that then.
So you
Because at
will
that point,
not
it's just-
give it hit points, and you will not use it for fighting.
Nope. At that point, it's just I take Widow down there, along with a bunch of other drones, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Set him down and set Widow to work.
Alright. So, Widow's gonna be at work. Got it. We're gonna stop with you, because I do need to go with Kira. Kira, what is the name of the thing you're gonna be going to in 2 weeks? Or is it in a week?
Military orders,
Yeah,
annual training.
annual training. So, because of that, we are gonna go directly to you, and
You do you.
no, I need to know where you want to go, because you wanted to start your domain and your cult, and it is your time.
Okay. Well, I'm not going anywhere because the domain's going to be right at the ballet place. So, theater.
Mm-hmm.
So you're commandeering the place.
That was my plan from character creation, yes.
That's fair.
So, let's see. She's talked to some people, realizing what she has to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first thing she's going to do is go up to the old office, which is probably locked.
Let me get us on to the office.
Yeah. You do that.
I will. You know I will. There we go.
You do it.
Now, are you going underground, or are you just going to the office here?
So I'm going into the upstairs office where they run
Alright.
everything. Well,
Alright.
so goes up there, realizes she doesn't have a key, so she's like, you know what? I have my pet cockroaches. I'll just eat off the knobs and latches. Because screw it, cockroaches.
We've already
What?
made a lot of poor choices today. Let's make some more.
Yeah. The building is heavily damaged now.
That's a very good point, actually.
Yeah, like seats are missing, the front door is missing. There's a destroyed motorcycle inside. This right here, there's a destroyed motorcycle.
Well, there wouldn't be a destroyed motorcycle if you hadn't decided to ride it through the door.
That was the
Literally.
most epic thing she's ever done in her life. And she's not taking it back. 100% worth it.
Worth it to you.
It was worth it to Kira. But now she has no transportation. Again.
For yet another time.
She has destroyed her had her transportation destroyed, but this time she destroyed it herself.
Yes. I have you in the office, in the game. There you go. So, what are you doing?
So she's just gonna start looking to see anything that was left behind, any documents, computers, anything like that. Try and figure out what these people were up to.
Okay.
Also see if there's a better connection to FN. Because these
Intelligence
guys help her.
roll.
Alright, everyone, ready for a failure?
I mean, you could succeed.
You could actually ask other people to help you, too.
No, they already left her to fend for her own.
You
Oh,
actually are
shit.
successful. Okay. So,
Your hacks powers go.
you're able to hack into the laptop that is on the table.
Awesome. See, who needs you guys? I can do it myself.
And you do see some recent emails.
Awesome.
Is there anything specific that you want to be seeing?
She's just looking for any emails that might be to someone in FN.
That will not happen.
Alright, who are these emails to?
But these emails are to... They're not specifically... I mean... It is to a scientist's name. Gotta give it a name.
Bill the Jerk.
Oh, I'm gonna give it a decent name.
Freddy the Man.
Once I give
It's
this name,
science,
it
not
will...
gangsters.
Huh?
He's
What?
just coming up with names, and I'm just like, they're scientists, not mafia mugs.
So, the scientist can have like a weird ass name.
I
Like
suppose.
Scientist Bro Man.
You get
Or that guy with the face.
Francis Carrier.
Francis Carrier. Well, she knows nothing about Francis. But you know who might? Shiv. And you know who
Yes.
she likes to annoy? Shiv.
So you're gonna go back
Yeah, well,
to...
Shiv is
Call
going to
Shiv.
the underground for the rest of the day to regain.
Call Shiv.
Because we're still in the same day.
Yeah. Goes to voicemail. So Shiv's not an option. So who's the next smartest person she thinks she knows? Well, Ignis. He owns a building.
Mm-hmm.
Calls Ignis.
No option. Ignis is still underground. However, Ignis, you could be.
No, Ignis came up. No, Ignis
Yeah,
came
he
up.
came up.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
he
did
was
come
in
up.
the
talked.
ballet studio with us.
All right,
I'm
so
looking at the moment.
oh yeah,
He could still
Ignis
be down
and
there.
Ignis and Riley are now up. Okay, got it. All right,
Well, Riley's wherever Riley wants.
so you do get a hold of Ignis, or
Awesome.
at least you get a call Ignis if you wish to take it.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, we already talked about the building, didn't we?
Yes, I'm
Yeah, but
calling
now-
you. Like we just talked, you left, and now I'm calling you. From
Come
whatever.
upstairs to the
Wow.
building you're already in.
You might still be out front. Who knows? Getting into your car. You're now getting called. It's like, what the hell?
I'll pick up my phone and be like, "What's wrong, Kira?"
Hey, do you know any scientists?
Yeah, why?
Cool. I got some emails between Sands and the scientist. Reads off name because I already forgot it.
Alright.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Yeah,
if you want, you can...
yeah.
Oh, bud.
Do you want these emails? You can come up and get them if you want them. I'll just give you the whole thing.
You can forward it to Shiv. She'll be able to do it on the me.
No, I was just gonna give you the whole computer.
That's a. That's. Is anyone else there right now? Is Deborah still there?
Deborah has
No.
just started leaving.
No, I'm the only one up here. Oh no, Magenta,
Tell you
my
what.
spider, is with me. God, she's up here. Hanging out, sleeping on the couch.
I'll tell you what. Call Shiv. He's better suited to helping you with that task. I'm
I
sure
did,
he
there was no
explains how
answer.
emails work to everyone all the time.
There was no answer, that's what I'm calling you. You're the second smartest person I know.
Fair enough. And then Ignis will walk you through the process of forwarding the emails to him.
Okay. Send emails to
Okay, so we need a D100 roll for how bad the headache is.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah, you call Shiv. He sees the number. It's just like,
Bam!
I'm just going to let that keep ringing because I'm already mentally spent today. I don't need to make it worse.
Yes, you do.
All right,
That's
so
us.
you just keep letting it ring, and Jill says, "Are you ever going to get that?"
It's not important at the moment.
Please put it on silent.
It's not important. Hey, I found these weird emails to the scientist. It's not important. Then it becomes like what we need to like destroy FN when he's out. It was oh no!
Yeah, well, if the implication is that Ignis is giving you the instructions on how to forward the emails to Shiv, so Shiv gets them eventually, but there's no way he's getting in a conversation with Kira because it'll never end.
You don't know that. As Ignis and Kira are having a very nice conversation right now.
Oh my god.
How to send emails. It's perfectly fine.
All right. Out of curiosity, I'm seriously going to do this to you, poor Ignis. You gotta get his spirit safe.
Oh, jeez.
Spirit, bro.
Joke's
Got
on
this.
you. I already have a headache in real life, so this just works out.
Hey, me too. Might be overworking myself, but
You know,
Really, there's no
if we
crit
were
fails
actually
in,
actors,
Godbound.
we would get bonus pay for that.
Get more cookies.
In fact,
Okay.
yeah, I was about to say that. I demand that we get paid extra cookies for having headaches during stream.
Yeah.
Because,
You know what?
it's more realism.
Yes, I'll give you more cookies. Okay.
What about that?
Yeah, I'll give you more cookies.
Ignis, you know where she lives in Gary. It's up to you to ensure the cookies are
Oh,
paid.
God, not Gary again.
Gary.
Hey, I gotta
I
make
would
sure
rather walk
everyone
through-
has the headache.
I'd rather walk through this.
Okay, now you
overly
lose
haunted-
cookies because you said Gary.
I was talking about my drone in the Division 2. You're just being dronist now.
Hey, it's safer to walk
Yes.
through the haunted forest than to walk through Gary. Especially if there's
Unfortunately,
crazy
that
maniacs
is
in there with
true.
chainsaws.
Yes. Back to the game.
But-
Back to the game. Back to the game.
But it's
So,
getting closer to walking through Gary is safer than Chicago.
I need an intelligence roll now from Kira again, since you're trying to teach her how to use a computer.
Joke's on you. Chance of failure is high. Than the rest.
Nope. Successful. Luckily, that headache was worth something.
Ignis now has emails along with you.
Yes, you both
You
do.
got mail.
You've got mail.
So, you both have new emails. Right.
What's the worst that can happen? That you've now given Kira a computer.
A lot of things can happen. I know this for a fact.
As she spends the next 6 days playing video games. Playing Skyrim. She's got the old Skyrim. It just...
Skyrim, really special edition.
Yes, it just keeps being updated. Better graphics. The new one never comes out. Everyone's just giving up. She's like, ooh, what's this? Oh boy. 6
New
days
video
later.
game. No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
150,000 hours worth of Creation Club content.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
So
Yes,
seriously,
actually.
what Kira, let's be serious. What are you planning on doing now that you got this information? Now
So-
that you have talked to these two people, well, talked to Ignis.
I just talked to Ignis. I didn't even leave shit a message. I just sent the emails.
Okay.
He doesn't deserve a message. How dare he not pick up for his best friend? Disappointment.
Alright.
So, next thing is looking through the book, figure out how to set up a domain. At which point, she'll find the information. So, you know, the book is set up to help her succeed at life. And she's
Right.
going to then proceed on going through on making this her domain.
So
I
it's
forget
gonna
how-
take you a good. I think it's gonna take what, 8 domain?
So I've got 4 domain. I have 3 right now.
All right. So it's gonna take you a bit, but you're gonna have to get through a lawyer. You're gonna have to go through some criminal situations here, because
Well, when the lawyer thing comes up, there's one person to call for that. If it's a lawyer, the person dressed like a cop is who you call. So it has to call Riley to figure out how to deal with lawyers. Because a cop
okay,
is a
Riley,
lawyer.
you are getting a call. Not text, a call.
Why would you be calling me to deal with lawyers?
Because that's how her logic jumps. Cops and lawyers hang out and eat donuts together.
Oh,
Never heard her talk about it?
Right. Well, yeah. Okay. So, Riley, wherever she is, answers.
You finally are coming through. You're getting a bunch of messages because you have now made it up to the top, back into Opus, and it flooded with a bunch of messages. And then you get a call. At the same time you're looking through your messages, you get a call.
Call us for free insurance. I think that's spam.
Oh no, I mean that sounds legit.
This Saudi prince wants to give you money.
We got Nigerian prince. Right. Yeah. So obviously I will give the Nigerian prince all my bank details and stuff.
God,
Of
no.
course.
Because I need that money. So I will add 6 points of wealth. Sorry, minus 6 points of wealth.
That's
Yes.
about right. Minus 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Legal fees.
Yeah. So yeah, when she gets this call from Kira, she'll just be like, "Yeah, what's up?"
Hi. I need to deal with a lawyer, and you were the first person that comes to my head since cops and lawyers like each other. You're like best buds.
Cops and lawyers like each other.
Yeah, you're like good friends, right? Going after those judges. So. I need
Okay,
some help
fair
with
enough.
This lawyer.
Right, define help.
So this lawyer. Yeah, I got this message from a lawyer. I think they want something. I don't know what they're talking about. Can you deal with them for me? I will give you this bag of crackers that I just found.
That's where you should have the word of madness.
You said no.
Oh, Christ.
Damn.
So it says they are saltines.
Define
yours.
help with a lawyer. Like what kind of help are you looking for?
So they came up saying something. I want this building so I can make it a safe spot. And to do the ballets because I don't trust these crazy people with FN. So I'm taking it over. I'm going to make a safe place for the ballerinas. Safe place for all the insects in the city. So, but these crazy lawyers annoying me. Can you do your cop thing with them? Have like a donut or something and have them go away? And I'll give you these crackers.
Intelligence, please.
Who's intelligence?
Bull, I swear to God.
Try and make me fail, I swear. Look, if I succeed, oh my gosh. I'm no lawyer. I'm a copper.
Right. Well, I mean, it sounds like you've got like property dispute, which I mean you're gonna have if you're not going through the legal channels. Are you attempting to just steal ownership of this building?
No. I chased the person away.
Intelligence
Right.
for you, Riley, as well.
Oh, for me
If
as
I-
well.
Yeah,
If
there's
I
a
chased
reason
them
for it.
away, they gave up the building. So I think it's only right I take it over.
Okay, successfully, Riley,
Oh,
you have
gotcha.
recently gone through this with Division because you knew that there is going to be able to transfer it over to you. You have to go through the bureaucracy that involves the transfer.
Yes. Yeah, I was actually going to make that point, like in character. Uh, hmm.
That while this is a hostile takeover, which is what it was,
That's what
Literally.
literally,
Would I
and in
be
cyberpunk
aware?
society, hostile takeovers are like this.
Would I
If
be aware with my history? Would I be aware of, like, say, the term I'm stuck on is mob lawyer, but that's not exactly what I'm meaning. Would I know of people like did you ever watch Better Call Saul
No,
or Breaking Bad?
a little bit.
Are you
how
aware of the
okay.
character of Saul Goodman?
No.
Right. Well, he's a really sketchy lawyer. I mean, he's really good at being a lawyer, but he's also incredibly sketchy.
Yeah, he's basically what you would get if you took Daredevil and took away all sense of morality.
Okay, yes. There would definitely be one of those type of lawyers. Probably quite a few lawyers like that.
Right. Because I would imagine that's going to be like the first port of call is right. Whichever of these kind of lawyers I'm aware of, like email Kira a copy of like the contact info, and just be like, you want to get this lawyer, ask them for what would it be?
I can give you another name.
Yeah, like insert building ownership stuff here.
Okay.
Like
Case Current is the lawyer.
Chase Curran. Oh, perfect. There you go.
Perfect.
Eh.
Can't get it. Well, thanks.
Yeah, you want to contact these guys and see what help they can give you.
All right. So, do you still want these crackers?
Yes.
Okay. I'll write your name on it, and you can come by and get them.
What's the address of the building? Because out of character, Riley doesn't know where this building is, or even I don't think even that you guys were going and doing that stuff.
I don't think you did. I'll give you the address. It's like just come in through the front door. It's missing.
Fair enough.
Riley, you would have. This is part of the blow up that you got, saying, "Hey, we are at this such and such address. We need help. Back up. We're under fire."
Just let the cockroaches know that you're coming to see me, so they don't try to swarm. You'll be fine.
Sure.
As Riley, we are legions through the cockroaches.
No, We Are Legion only affects me. And it's specifically data stuff. If the cockroaches were cyborgs, if they were cybernetic cockroaches, then maybe. But no. At this point, Riley will cross-reference all the like text messages and shit that are coming in. You know, she'll do all that CSI zoom and enhance stuff. And send like a mass thing out to everyone with to do with vision and site secure, which I'm probably actually just going to roll back into one because I noticed that no one could remember that site secure was a thing when I watched last week's session. So yeah,
true.
She's going to send a message out to all her people, basically saying what the hell went down in this location, and also were any of you lot turning up, and also stay the hell away from it until I ascertain what the fuck's going on. She doesn't want any of her people wandering around and potentially getting swarmed by cockroaches or whatever.
Or getting offed by another Godbound.
Yeah.
I
mean, she wouldn't be worried if. Yeah, she wouldn't actually be worried if like any of them turned up and ended up face to face with like say Cormac, because there's a standing order of do not under any circumstances fight this guy. You will die. So don't.
Yeah.
Even if you're getting paid a lot of money, don't do it. It's dumb.
Yeah, but did you ever say Kira on that list of who not to kill?
I don't think so. Mainly because
so
at the time,
they will say to you, yeah, there actually are a couple of
Right. Well, Kira gets added to the do not.
Under any circumstances, approach.
Yeah, she gets added to the GTFO list.
Stay the fuck away. Okay.
Yeah. But
I
don't mess with this person because you will most likely not end well.
Right.
I mean, at least with Cormac, it's pretty clear that if you don't hit him, he's not going to hit you back.
Okay, well, they've stopped going after Cormac. That's just not happening.
Yeah, that was the first rule. Now that I'm in charge, don't go after this guy because he will kill you.
And
I mean,
Kira,
he will
Have a
give you the
beer.
opportunity to leave, and
Now-
then if you're not smart enough, then he'll kill you.
Kira did have a lot of contracts out on her. And then you bring this up.
There should be no reason for that.
Yeah, there is a reason. Although the reason's kind of mute point now because you kind of took out.
Yeah, I was going to say there, if the contracts were stuff like from the theater folk,
Yeah.
Find this person.
Yep.
I did
then-
not kill her. Someone else.
No,
did.
Cormac is
Cormac
about
did it.
to.
Well, in
Okay.
retrospect, yeah, Kira would probably already be on the do not approach list.
Well, now that she is on the list, they're going like, oh, well, she's been on this for the last week.
We've been looking for her for like 2 years.
No, not for 2 years. For a few
been looking
months.
for
Didn't know she was part of you, boss.
How dare
They don't know anything about the PC group as is. All folk would actually be aware of is there is a group of individuals which probably contains like most CEOs, the T'Pol, major people that these,
That just
in quotes, these randoms who happen to be all the PCs are also on that list. As if something comes in to do with these people, dump it.
yeah, and
By
they
all
are
means report it, but do
by
not
and
actually
large
go
they
for it.
are doing that. But Kira was on the list because
Get her.
you never said anything about Kira,
You just did.
and you just did. But
I mean,
Yes.
in fairness, we hadn't met Kira yet by the time he had.
Kira has been on the list for a while now.
Look,
Mm.
it's been
Hello?
fine.
And the
Hello?
Hello?
reason, Lou,
Did Jeff cut off for anyone else?
Hello?
did what?
No,
Is that
we've
about-
all been.
We've been talking.
Well, I know you've been talking, but when Shiv went to say his last thing, he cut off at the beginning of the sentence for me.
Oh,
Might
yeah.
just be Discord being weird.
I think it's Discord being weird. That's why I restarted Discord during our break. Anyway, we're
Fair
about
enough.
to have another break soon because it's a half
Yay.
hour.
Yeah, I mean, back when the initial thing, when Riley took over Vision,
You did tell,
yeah, we didn't
Everybody-
actually.
but you didn't know Kira.
Yeah, Kira wasn't actively there at the time.
Hmm.
If she was, she would have been added to that list straight away.
She wasn't.
Yeah.
But now she's
Fine.
definitely on the said list.
Yeah. But
You're on the list.
yeah, they say, okay, so they show you the different contracts that had her name on it and say, so I'm guessing these are null and void?
Yeah, they're null and void. Because this person is liable to fuck you up if you actually try something.
Good thing it was only this lady who actually had it out
And-
for her.
And that lady is about to be deceased.
Yeah. Oh
Wait,
well.
did Cormac not actually kill her last session?
No, we
Oh,
were gonna let him go, and then they tried to blow up the building with a bunch of kids in the building.
Yeah, so Cormac and Kaya are presently making chase.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
With
so
one
that-
of Shiv's drones, funnily enough.
I do remember something about cops taking a pot shot at him, so he jumped up on his bike and shouted, "Really?"
yeah,
You,
that's
you guys know how this game goes!
Like that entire Sorry, I just had such a great mental image of that whole sequence.
Yeah. Yeah. So no,
Awesome.
she's not dead yet.
All right. So yeah, the message goes back. Yes, all any contracts featuring Kira, wipe them. I will sort it. I will settle. Reimbursements of whatever. No, nobody's going to be out of pocket. Don't worry about it.
Righto, boss.
This time.
And Bloodscale goes back to doing whatever they're doing.
Oh, it wouldn't be Bloodscale.
It wouldn't be Bloodscale, it'd be who else?
Well, I mean, Bloodscale works for Ignis.
Oh no, that's right.
Yeah.
Snaky Boy.
It's Snaky Boy. Snake. Snake goes back to doing what he's doing.
Which is probably the requirement that he is by law legally required to wear a bandana at all times.
Hey, what? What all times?
He has to wear a bandana at all times, and every time someone makes a statement, he has to state the last few words of that statement back with a question mark.
It's a
Oh
metal
no,
Gear
it's
joke.
Shiv.
Oh my god. Alright.
Nick.
Yes, I'm just going to make massive amounts of Metal Gear references in regards to that character.
I have no complaints.
Speaking of that, you heard apparently there's a Rising 2. Anyway.
Right, back to again the game.
So yeah,
we have an
she
ad.
sends over
We actually have an ad.
the lawyer. Oh, we've got an ad, right? Well, let's continue talking about the idea of Metal Gear Rising 2.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's talk about rainbow shit. So.
Oh, by the way, Karsa, you are aware that the advert break stuff is not censored or muted or anything in when you upload to YouTube? So any of this random crap is going up on your YouTube channel.
Got her.
Lovely.
Got her.
Yeah,
Oh
So
well.
basically, anytime there's an ad break, we go from the game to a podcast.
pretty much.
Well, whose fault is that?
No, that's inaccurate. That's inaccuratedness.
Yeah, every now and then we stop doing a podcast to do the tabletop.
Yeah. It'll be fine. What's the worst that
But yeah, and benefits of it, yeah. So she'll pass over the lawyer information, so that hopefully Kira can get stuff sorted out and not be chased by lawyers. Although Riley would be kind of questioning why Kira wouldn't have contacted Ignis, considering about a lawyer, because he's going to have some bloody good lawyers.
That's not
You know,
Kira.
that's
See,
Yeah, I know. If we'd actually gone through that stuff in character, I would have had Riley calling Ignis to be like, "Hey, you got a good property lawyer, by any chance?"
Yeah, you actually
few
probably
people.
did that quite a few often.
Ignis looks into the distance at the Crimson Spire. I might.
Exactly. Yeah,
Oh, no,
that's
it-
my
it's
point.
the response is, I don't operate with lawyers. I operate with lawyer firms.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like, you know any good lawyer firms that might specialize in this stuff?
Case
And give a
current,
favorable deal.
case current, offices of case current and current.
Case current and current.
case.
It's literally three people. You've got the current. You've got the one woman who's Case, and then you've got the male twins of Case and of current and current.
Current and current.
Yeah.
But is case currently on a case?
Yes. Case
All
current
three-
is
all three
currently
of them
on
are.
the case. Yep.
Damn, case in point.
Dang.
It is a good thing Cormac isn't here.
That would be
Oh,
Very
we'd all be getting killed
should
by
be
that.
clipped. That should be
He would-
clipped. That was
He would
hilarious.
ruin our fun. He was here. He would just ruin the fun.
Aw.
You know the punch.
Yeah,
Okay,
you guys
that's fine.
missed the case and current.
Current case, current case, this case. Current.
All right, so we are back, and so are the ads. They're done.
The ads are back.
No, they're gone. They're gone.
Ads are back in town.
All right, so Kira, anything else?
Well, I just invite Riley over. So Riley comes over, hang out, hand him the crackers.
Riley,
Find
do
a
you
seat
go
that's
over
not
there?
destroyed.
She'll go over at some point.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you come over?
Well, I mean, technically speaking, her primary thing after leaving the underground would be going to see what's her name? Sentient Rock People.
Liz?
Liz, that's the one.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, there's Liz.
Liz was over there,
But
You
now
were-
she's heading back towards the
but now
underground.
she's heading back to
She's probably heard some of this conversation, the phone calls, just face planning. What the hell?
hell?
Only if
Bombing.
you called her. Why would she
I called-
otherwise?
I think what it means is if Liz is over at the place
Over at
why-
this place.
while Kira is on the phone to Riley, and she overhears Kira's side, just thinking, "Oh my god!"
It's like,
Oh.
wait, did you just say cops and lawyers like each other because I have donuts? Like, what the fuck?
No. She was on her way when Kira was talking to Ignis, so she's probably almost back by the time you get finish this conversation.
Well, I'll call Case Current. When I get off the phone with Riley, I'll call them.
All right.
And
No
you get
lawyer
ring,
will
ring,
take
ring,
Kira's
ring,
case.
ring. The phone answers, and immediately a guy goes, "Yo, you on the mic with Mike?" It's Mike Curran, brother to Mikhail Curran.
Almost have to go with that. You get a hold
I
of
just
Case
made
Current and
I
Current,
just made that canon.
and you get a secretary go, and she's chomping. You hear chomping as you're speaking.
Hello?
Yeah. Welcome. This is Case Current and Current, and you are.
Looking for a lawyer. To deal with a lawyer.
You
My
were
cop
a
friend
lawyer.
said to call you. To help deal with this lawyer. I want you to get rid of them.
Are you a retainer?
What?
Are
No,
you a
I-
retainer?
I don't like retaining information. It's too hard. Makes my head hurt.
You're asking for a lawyer, and we're asking if you are a retainer.
I'm not retaining anything. Nobody's tied up. I want this building I'm sitting in. I need a lawyer to help me.
So do you want home loans, or do you want mergers? How did you get the building? Or how are you
I
wanting
scared
to...
away the former owner, so it's mine. They were being a bad person. Now they're going to get their comeuppance.
How'd you get our name?
From my cop friend.
Okay. Do we know this cop friend? Are they a
Maybe.
retainer?
I don't know, but I know all you lawyers and cops are good buddies, so that's probably how you know them.
I don't know. Am I a retainer?
Yeah, actually, you are.
Oh, nice.
Because
don't
you
know
would
what
have.
that means.
If this is
Fair
the
enough.
one that took care of the vision, you would be a retainer. Because you would have to keep them.
Got this.
So what you're saying is Riley actually has a property lawyer on call.
Yeah.
Ish. Maybe.
Especially recent, because you're still going through the details. But most of it's done.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, you are a retainer. They're asking if she's a retainer, and she's not.
No. I'm in a fight with them. Fight.
So are you a retainer?
I
this
don't know what
person a
you're talking
retainer?
about. I don't know. Their name is Cop Riley. Or is it Officer Riley? It's one of those.
Riley.
You apparently have the most original name in the entire world.
Yes.
Do you
Cop
go by
Riley.
just Riley, or do you have a last name that you use?
See, no one pays attention.
How did you fill out the form?
How did you fill out the form?
Well, obviously, she would use the surname.
Okay.
And in answer to the question you're trying to ask right now, it's Arkham.
Yeah, I knew it was Arkham, but I'm saying that's okay.
Which,
So you would
which
use
obviously, she would use
Riley.
that.
Okay, and she's saying Cop Riley, no Arkham.
Yes, they're a cop.
So the way Kira is saying it, they think cop is now Riley's first name.
Shh.
I'm pretty sure they'd be able to work out that some things are not being translated.
Yeah, they're not.
They're gonna realize something isn't working.
Yeah. So she goes, okay. Let's see if I can figure out it, and starts typing and looking to see. Nope. Oh. You mean, Miss Riley Arkham.
I think so.
Okay. So you got her name from there. Very good. Do you have any collateral?
I
Like,
just
she
crashed
got
my
box of
motorcycle.
crackers.
I guess you can. I don't know. It's an accident. It's been crumpled. It's
Suddenly,
downstairs.
the cell phone goes dead.
Hey! I call them back.
This number you're attempting to reach is no longer available.
Currently busy.
How dare they?
Yeah, the number is currently busy.
I call Ignis again. The second smallest guy I know, because the smallest guy doesn't want to pick up.
Yo,
What's
what's up?
What's up, buddy? So I talked to Riley
problem?
because, yeah, well, I think I fixed it, but Riley, cop, you know that, right? So I called them about a lawyer because, you know, cops and lawyers are friends. And I got the name, and then they want to know about a collision. So I told them about the bike, and then the phone died.
Collision. It's a collateral.
Okay. If you're reporting a vehicle collision, you should probably call the police, not a lawyer.
No, like I got these messages from a lawyer about needing a lawyer to own the building. That's why I need the lawyer. How did you get your building? I need how to acquire building help from you.
How did I acquire my building? I inherited it.
Okay.
That doesn't really apply for you, unfortunately.
So how did
If you want,
the hair get it?
if you want to transfer ownership from the building to yourself, you'll have to buy it from the current owner, which is probably Victoria Sands.
I think she's dead
when
right
she
now.
Okay. If she were to die, or if she's currently in the process of doing so, the building will probably either go to her next of kin, or lacking their next of kin, it'll be auctioned off by whatever bank or financial service that Victoria Sands purchased it from, or just
Okay.
be auctioned off by the state.
So I need money.
Yes.
Can I borrow like
No.
$100 so I could buy this building?
It'll be more than $100, and I will not loan enough to buy the building.
Why can't you help my old friend out? And I've got rummage through cabinet a old package of cookies, never opened.
Oh my god.
There's dust on them.
Give money to one person, I'll have to give away money to everyone who asks, and I'm not going down that slippery slope.
All right. Can you help me get money from somewhere else? Wait, what if I just go to the bank and tell them to hand me the billing or else? I'll put Cormac on them. Think that will work?
That would certainly be amusing. If you do go with that plan, have Shiv film it. I would like to watch it back later.
Shiv ain't responding. I think he's dead.
That's unfortunate. He might be underground.
Or that. Yeah, I guess he'd be underground. What were you even doing under there?
I was conversing with an old contact.
Okay. Is there anything cool under there? Like money?
Actually,
Gold?
there were some rare minerals that Riley and myself found when we were down there.
Would
Things more interesting specifically of you is we found some interesting wildlife fauna in the form of insects and bugs.
Wait,
We
why
were
did you say this
assaulted by
before?
some. Didn't think about it, so you just asked me.
There's some insects and
We
bugs.
were
Let's go.
attacked by some giant spiders.
Ooh.
There was like a large dragonfly, which I'm not sure what happened to that. Last I saw, Riley was raining and had more or less pinned it to the ground, but I'm not
Okay.
sure what happened to it afterwards. Large praying mantis type thing, and then just a general large swarm of
I
smaller
think-
insects that I didn't get a good look at. They died pretty fast.
Can you bring me down to where the giant praying mantis is? I think I need his help.
Well, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
The bugs attacked us. The bugs are dead now.
How dare you?
I mean, hey,
They have
attacked
feelings. They were probably
don't.
hungry or wanted their belly scratched. Man, why didn't you talk to them? So
Because I
rude.
can't.
Did you try?
No.
Exactly. All right. I'm disappointed.
Because
in
I
you.
can't talk to them. Did you try? Admittedly, no.
I'm disappointed. I think it's only fair you give me $100 now. I'll be not disappointed anymore. So I can buy the building.
$100.
You know what? Sure. I will wire you 100 credits.
Awesome.
What's your bank account number?
I don't have a bank account.
You don't know, do you?
I don't have a bank account. I was never paid before.
This is sad.
It really is.
Can you help me get a bank account so you can wire me $100?
You know what? I can't right now, but I'll direct you to someone who can. As he will direct you to go to a specific bank in the next hour, and I will assign. Oh boy, who do I really dislike in my company? You know what? I will send Beliana Numera, my secretary, to set up a bank account.
You
Oh my
do
God.
what?
What did she
You
do to
send
you?
your secretary? You
And
hate
what's
her that
Yeah.
much?
Apparently.
Well, unfortunately, President Caldor does important things at the company. The secretary is just my secretary, and she's had a pretty lax few months off because Ignis hasn't really been around that often for her to be doing her secretarying. So now she gets to do an actual job. A job that'll take 5 years off her life.
Yeah, the most that your secretary hears of you a day is your greetings, so your whisper of the wormholes on your employee.
Now I know how you treat your secretaries. That's just disgraceful.
So yeah, Ignis will send you an address and say like, I'll have someone there in about an hour to help you set up a bank account, and he'll include a picture of Numera.
Perfect.
Poor Numera.
Kira goes to the bank. I will get there 5 minutes early. And I'll sit on the steps waiting for this person.
Let me just say this now. It's a good thing all your employees are under Whispers of the Worm, or you would be fucked.
It'll be fine.
Just saying.
It will be fine. What's the worst that can happen?
Pretty sure if they tried to rebel, it wouldn't go well.
Oh no, it wouldn't go well.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Oh no, it'd go great for Ignis. Of course, you'd have to find a new secretary.
I have done the smartest thing possible in the scenario I was given. I have made Kira someone else's problem. Specifically, someone who can't say no.
Oh my gosh.
Just like real life, we have delegated the task to someone else.
Oh wow, poor Numera.
Shakira's waiting.
Numera, I do not think has come up in game that much, but
Yeah, we should
if you're
talk
looking
about
for
her.
a personality directive, she is a cheery young secretary with
For the moment.
hopeful aspirations to breaking into corporate Opus. Good luck.
Good luck, Chief.
Who is now under the whisperings of the worm, so she has no choice but to do what you ask. Yeah.
Well, Whispers of the Worm isn't like total mind control. It makes her view Ignis in only the best light, sort of like suggestion or charm would in
Right. But when she comes back
in,
and she tells you how bad this person is.
Okay, but she's able to sort it out. She just complains to me about it after the fact, and I'm like, oh yeah, trust me, I know.
Yes, this is why I sent you and not me. So there are
Exactly.
some sacrifices that have to be made for a company.
Yeah, and then of course he says that, and she goes, "I totally understand, boss.
Yes.
That was a great idea."
Hey, I'm going to still $20, and his secretary's going to be visible.
So
Numera complains about how hard it was to set up a bank account. It just replies, yeah, she wants me to help her set up with a lawyer. Which one of us got the short end of the stick there?
am I setting her up with a lawyer?
Yes.
Probably not. We'll see how it goes, though. She thinks she's gonna buy a building for $100. I don't have the heart to tell her she can't. Actually, I do. She just wouldn't listen.
$100.
Listen.
And this
Oh, I'm
is
sorry,
when she
100
realizes.
credits.
And this is the part where the woman realizes this person really is, dumb as a post.
So,
Is she really
Kira
that
gets the
dumb?
bank account.
Kira?
Unfortunately, yes.
Kira's been very sheltered.
Yes, boss. I will go see this person. Goes ahead and yes, meets with you, Kira.
And that goes about as well as we can hope, I'm sure.
So Kira goes into the bank with this person.
Yep.
Goes and
And-
sets up the bank account.
Do you have all the like the social security, the stuff you need to open it up?
No one told her about that.
As she's asking about this stuff, Kira just looks at her and be like,
Huh?
"Oh yeah, I found this file of stuff with my name in it," and just hands it to her.
That will do.
Got like birth certificate, all this stuff that Kira never owned. It was just sitting in the office.
Okay, so that helps at least get you your bank account. And Ignis, after probably about 30 minutes, them figuring out everything they can about Kira, you finally get a
The account
message
now
saying
has
that the
100
account
credits.
the account now has 100 credits, and that's it. That's all.
Awesome.
I have performed my duty. Now go buy your building.
So,
Good luck, soldier.
Kira is realizing buying a building legally is a pain.
It
But-
sure is.
What she's been doing for the past couple hours is just squatting. It's a lot easier.
I mean, if you stay there through... I mean, if you... Theoretically, if they have squatters' rights here, if you stay there through the duration of the time it takes to go up to auction, you theoretically have squatters' rights.
Is squatter rights a thing in Opus?
Sort of?
Okay. So, Kira
Wait,
hears from a homeless person about squatter rights and how he now owns a building. And Kira's like, wait, that was way easier than what I'm trying to do. Kira is just now.
I
gonna
mean, it's
send a
not that they
message.
own the building. They have the opportunity to get to own the building. They don't
Yeah,
own the building.
Listen,
If
that's
Kira
That's
stays
where
there
it
for...
works.
Yeah, more or less.
This
But,
sounds
like-
a lot easier for Kira. And Kira has another thing to help her degrade the value of the building called insects. And it being infested.
And that's true, the insects do kind of follow you.
So Akira is going to send a message
And, like,
Two.
to Ignis about where the giant insects were, because she wants to go beat them.
Were. They're no longer there.
Yeah, they sure
If-
aren't.
If there's one insect, there might be more.
I mean...
You might have killed the
we-
dad. There might be a mom and kids.
They killed the eggs,
Uh,
even.
Hold up, I got this. I got this.
Okay.
About that, we saw the eggs. We destroyed them.
Why? I could have had new friends. I still want to check it out. There might be something cool.
Because we didn't want to deal with an infestation of bugs and insects killing the dwarves.
There's dwarves.
Yeah.
I don't care about them. I care about the insects.
I mean,
Does-
if you go underground and look hard enough, you will probably find some pretty quickly.
Okay. Who?
Those were not
who
the
went-
only bugs we saw. They were just the only bugs we saw that tried to kill us. So they're the ones of note.
Who went with you? Maybe I can have them go with since you seem busy.
I was accompanied by Riley for most of the journey. During the bug attack, however, Shiv and Raiden were also present.
Okay. She's gonna send a message to Riley, Shiv, Raiden, if any of them want to show her where the bugs are. The giant bugs.
You get an
Shit, I don't remember-
echolocation map. You get a 3D file. sent to you, which is basically an echolocation map with
With an arrow on it that says "Go here."
yeah.
Perfect.
Now I will point out this does not explain how to get
How to get there.
into those
It
tunnels. It only shows the stuff after you get into the tunnels.
Sends out a message. Does anyone know how to get to these spots? And says resends all the pictures again.
Shiv just looks at his phone and just sighs. Okay, 3 things. Number 1, the giant insects are all destroyed. Number 2, it is very irradiated for like 5 miles down.
I don't care about any of that. I think there might be more.
I would doubt that there are more.
And I want
Almost
to go
certainly
find
there are
them.
more down there somewhere.
Yeah, round about this point, Shiv will get a message from Riley saying, "Is she
So-
radiation proof?"
So wait. So hold on. What I'm hearing, cause like she sent it via the group text, right?
Yes.
I would assume.
Yes.
Made a new
Okay.
group chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ryan's gonna respond with, "Oh, by the way, if you see any green glowing rocks or anything glowing, green and glowing down there, eat it. It's candy."
Well, I don't like candy. It's too
That's
sweet. It hurts my
mean.
teeth.
Oh my
Tried one
god,
piece,
you did not
too
just
sweet.
do
It
that!
hurts my teeth.
Yes,
Ever
you,
again.
you got a message. You got a
I
message
will
in the group
bring you
chat.
the
Which,
glowing
Oh my god!
there's a message pops up in the group chat. It's at Raiden, and all it is a GIF of the dude coming in with the spray bottle, then turning it towards the camera and spraying.
God,
Saying
that needs
question mark.
clipped.
And Shiv answers Riley's text with, "I don't think so. I'm not either, though, so does it really matter?"
So it sounds like none of you know how to get there. Man.
Oh, we know how to get there. It's, would you be safe getting there? Because you took a hell of a beating. I'd say at least wait till tomorrow.
Fine. That makes sense. It's getting
Question.
late.
Question for Corso, DM wise.
Yes.
Would you consider Raiden's ability to create the radiation suit for Shiv before when he went down? Would that qualify as easy for him?
Fairly easy.
Right, then I can do that. And I would be heading back to the bar anyway with the intent to speak to Liz at some point.
Okay.
So if Kira manages to figure out to go back to the bar, then she can get a radiation suit.
Well,
Okay.
she's going back to the theater to go to sleep. She's gonna crash right there with all of her insects.
Going to earn them squatters, right?
Did she lie
Gotta
down
get
on?
them squirter-
Did she lie down on an ocean of cockroaches?
No, she's using the couch upstairs. The high-end couch, which is going to be broken before she owns the building. But it's fine. It's not my couch yet.
Either she's going to get the building, or she's going to make it very expensive for whoever gets it.
Yes. Nobody else is going to want it. And hopefully she can win it in a bit. Very cheaply. These are the hopes and dreams of a poor person.
It checks out.
So, I'll go to sleep. We heal back to full, right?
As soon as the sun comes up, yeah.
Alright, good. Are we going to the next day?
I still have something I would like to do on the current day, if possible.
That's fine. Let's do it.
You do you.
After Numera has shown up and said, really, this person needs a straitjacket.
Why do you think I said what I said about if you see any green glowing orbs or something?
And
Candy.
definitely says to you, this person needs straitjacket, and then starts talking about how much this business that she was, how much of a pain she was to her.
I didn't know that person.
Ah,
It's not my secretary. I don't have to be nice to them.
True.
wow.
He's not alive, but he's right.
Listen, Kira has her own secretary and is very nice to them, but everyone else is scared of them.
You don't own the building yet. Oh, you're talking about your spider.
Kira's had a spider secretary that does nothing. That is her secretary. It is the best secretary.
No.
The spider has been secretary since day one and has done absolutely nothing. It's great.
Alright, is there anything more, Kira, since I know you will not be here for the next couple of weeks?
Well, I'll be here next week.
You'll be here next week? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll deal with the next day, next week. Now, Ignis, after rant and raving from Namera, what do you want to do? And she does. She goes like, she needs a straitjacket right the heck now. I should be calling the services.
But in terms of the timeline, that stuff would actually have happened after Ignis doing what he's about to do right now.
Okay, alright.
Because last week when we left off with Ignis, he had left the ballet studio.
Yes.
And whilst doing so, he is currently traveling towards the center of Opus, towards the DePaul's Tower.
Oh, okay.
Why would you go there?
That's interesting.
I've been meaning to do this for like 4 weeks now, and we're finally getting there.
We finally get
this
to
has
the
been
point
a long time coming.
Where you go and head to the DePaul. Right. Well.
Yeah. This has been on the docket for like 3 or 4 weeks. Ever since same session that Cormac talked to Opus has been my intention to talk to the DePaul.
Alright, so you go to the council chambers.
Someone doing something useful in the game? Why? How dare you?
But
as some BS.
The goal is that I'm trying to get face to face with Paul. I don't know if for like shortcutting past that I'm able to do that, or if just like some hop through along the way.
You could probably get face to face in the chambers. To the real DePaul. Let me get this set up right. She would be in the council chambers because she's always attached there.
That's where she is physically?
No. You want a physical? You want physical?
Yes.
Oh, that's
face to face. That is the goal.
No one on the council has ever done that. I'm taking based on that reaction.
No, but good thing I'm not just a member of the council.
Okay. First of all, use that charisma. But roll me a charisma.
You just want me to make like a charisma check?
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's gonna be high.
Yeah, how cool are you when you walk in?
-8. How cool do you really act? How do you get through? That's the question. With a -8.
Well, am I dealing with predominantly like moral creatures, or is this case where like I'm actually like speaking with like the DePaul?
The priests are there, and they basically say, no, you're not getting in. You have to use your charisma, and I will have you do that in a minute. But I do want to first get your roll. -8.
Could I argue that a fact bonus would be applicable due to my status amongst Opus's higher echelon?
I'll give you a -2 for that, so it'll be still -6.
So -6 total? Okay.
6. Yeah.
The odds are in my favor. We shall see.
You are trying to get into a place where in all wow.
You managed to do it?
Nice.
Wow.
And now Carson has to come up with a dialogue tree.
I do have 18 charisma. It is my second best stat. And
This
one
is
of the
why it was
best possible
-8,
values you
but
have
at
for that.
-6 and you still get it. Wow.
If you didn't get -8, I'm pretty sure he would have failed.
Oh no!
I will reiterate because like based on Opus's like status as like a psychic entity,
Mhm.
I assume that she's able to at least skim surface thoughts and like the intention. Ignis is not going with the intent of violence.
Okay.
So like I'll say that first and foremost.
You will have guards following you the whole time.
Yeah, that's fine.
And they're actually paladins. Be considered paladins in any way, shape, or form when they bring you to her true chambers, which is smack in the center of Opus. So, she's one of the priestesses smiles to you, demands though you tell her what is so important that you must see the DePaul.
Well, with respect, I believe that is between myself and the DePaul. If the DePaul sees fit for you to know, I can tell you after the fact.
The only reason you're able to get this far is because you're on the council. Is it
I'm
that
aware.
serious? That important?
Yes.
That much of an emergency?
I will not divulge the details, but I will assure you it is of the utmost importance. And I'm sure that the DePaul agrees, and I'm sure that the DePaul agrees with me in this matter.
This is unorthodox, but we shall see if the DePaul will listen to you. I'm going to make a roll. This roll will determine if the DePaul even allows you in. Okay?
Sure.
High or low?
I'm a high roller.
Alright, she does let you in.
And a high roller we are.
You are a high roller. She lets you in. The DePaul will see you now.
Splendid.
And the paladins go with you. Only she can dismiss them. So, you head into the chambers. The chambers are gold inset. Much like what you see on this picture. You see apartments, a beautiful apartment, and her in the center. There are lights all around, and she is laying on what seems to be what would it be called? A duvet?
A chaise longue, one of those little couch things with only one arm.
Yes, one of
It's
those.
a chaise long.
Out of her back is coming bony fragments that make her look like an angel. They are true bones that are given gold inset. And
That
she
sounds
looks,
painful.
and also covering the area on this duvet or whatever we want to call it. I think it's a duvet. There is a veil between you and her. And this veil is unpenetrable. And she looks at you. What is so important that you have to see me now?
This is unfortunate that you cut out during that.
What is so important that you have to see me now? Dracul.
I want to talk to you.
I'll
I want to
talk.
talk to you about
But you said it was an emergency and it was important.
So it was of the utmost importance, not that it was an emergency. I stand before you to discuss the happenings amongst the other insects.
I'm listening.
Uh,
Actually, no, she doesn't say I'm
uh,
listening. She says we're listening.
I'll look to the paladins, and I will at least float the idea. I think this is a conversation not necessarily fit for our current company.
She takes her hand and waves them away. Alright, Dracul Ignis, please explain yourself.
I'm here to discuss terms, and hopefully find compromise. You'll find that I'm the most amicable representative from the Ascendants on account of not wishing death upon you. Yet, if you don't want to come to direct confrontation with the other Ascendants at some point, I believe that I'm your best bet to do so.
Just looks at you.
Is this a conversation you find due importance, or should I leave?
Well, a threat is all definitely an importance. Continue.
Very well. I believe, I could be mistaken, but I don't believe I am, that you might find that the others feel unreasonable to deal with.
This is
I am-
correct.
Yes. They are, and I am. Well, yeah, of course. They're humans and human adjacents, not saying at the precipice of true power for the first time in their short and previously consequential lives. In a world of sheep, they have suddenly become wolves. They're in the process of pushing their limits. Right now, we're that upper boundary, and we've left them no shortage of reasons to want you dead. I, here because I see a threat looming on the horizon that transcends both the Ascendants and yourself. The Thanes are coming. We'll rip the city apart when they arrive. When that happens, any mortal quandaries to be had between yourself and the others about the fate and purpose of humans and human adjacents cease to matter. They'll all be dead, as will you. What do I want? It's really quite simple. I want to do my part to ensure a ceasefire between yourself and the other Ascendants currently residing in Opus. I will agree not to tamper with your food source or inflict unreasonable amounts of destruction upon the city proper. In exchange, I'd expect you to cease psychically connecting to or attacking us. You also agree to not assume any of the mortals the others have developed emotional connections to. You allow us to foster followers without pulling them. Of course, unfortunately, I can only speak for myself. I do doubt any agreement you and I arrive to will sway the others to your side after claiming 2 people of emotional import to Raiden, Cormac's general disposition towards you, Raul being Shiv, and your turbulent past with the Devilos and Graves. But at the very least, I would suggest you to stop adding more fuel to this fire. Speaking of, if you do wish to contact us in the future, get with the times, and he will leave a phone on the DePaul's on one of the desks in the apartment.
I think the apartment is mostly raised daisies with thrones on them at this point.
Okay,
We'll
the
leave a
only
phone somewhere. She lives in the 21st century. She can figure it out. As for the others, you already know this, but hey, they want you dead, or at least some of them do. But you already knew that. Good for you. They care too much about the city populace to follow through on their animosity. What's my advice, though? Cease agitizing them. Ultimately, they aren't a threat to you because they can't relocate an entire city to Scorpio 3, the city that they very much hold a moral duty to, or at least they believe that they do. Even if it wasn't their radiant wasteland, which Raiden has recently started claiming it isn't, what happened to Jacob, one of the mortals of emotional import to Raiden, is evidence enough that this city's populace doesn't leave without your permission. But the more you push, the more they'll feel they have no choice but to defend themselves. If that instinct of self-preservation ever overcomes the desire to protect the city population, then that is when we'll reach that mutually assured destruction. To circle back to my commands, I believe that to be another reason I would encourage you to let myself, the others, develop these followers. It increases our own dependency on the city populace and makes that nuclear option less appealing, even if we ourselves could survive the outside wasteland or underground caves. Does this all still sound amicable to you? Or are there anything that you're confused on that I should repeat?
Oh, I'm starting to see you break up. She will respond.
I mean, they've already given Cormac 6 months, so
We have given Cormac 6 months to remove himself and a few others out of the city. We will not cause any more grief as long as they stop messing with our food. Now this is, when you hear this voice coming, it's booming. It's not the voice that you hear in the chambers. This is the voice that is booming. I mean, almost mentally giving you I mean, you already have a headache, but
that's quite to talk to Kira, unfortunately.
It seems like a godlike sound. And it's coming directly from the center where she is at. And what you notice is that little veil that I talked to you about has enveloped her. She is inside that veil and it is unpenetratable. But you can see, you just cannot touch. And then she says to you, and how am I supposed to use a cell phone? We are unable to use cell phones.
Oh, please. You have the ability to psychic dominate anyone you want in the city to use it by proxy. Figure it out.
That we can do.
I'm just imagining the veil turning into like a New Yorker going, "Come on! I'm trying to be awkward here. Come on!"
So the veil, I mean, it almost feels like it's breathing. You feel the power. So what you wish from us is that we leave you alone to do whatever the hell you want to do in our city, provided you do not attack us and our food.
More or less.
This is correct.
More or less. Yes.
We will accept this. We still give 6
Wonderful.
months.
That's fine. One more closing statement, however. Is that one thing I am concerned about is that I feel you've lost touch with your city, which is ironic, given you are the city, holds sway over every mind of Opus except a small handful of us. I'm concerned that perhaps you suppressed the DePaul's psyche a bit too early. You don't have the capacity to understand them. Not anymore. You relied upon your psychic control too long. Once upon a time, the humans would gladly walk like lambs to slaughter. Not to you. To the DePaul. To her faith. That influence has long since waned, along with her mind. Control is slipping. That's the only reason I'm standing before you now. That's why the city has fallen into disarray. Fortunately, if you want to stop, it's too late. The die's been cast, and none of us to stop it. Most of us won't try. For better or worse, we're stuck with one another. You probably won't understand us. You definitely won't like us. I don't know if you have the capacity to do so. But, given time, I do think we'll be forced to respect one another. If you want a starting point on garnering what we call goodwill, with the only one of us who has no opinions on you yet, check the phone I gave you. There are some schematics that Kira wants to implement. Do her a favor, it might benefit you down the road. Or not. But ultimately, the task she wants would cost you nothing at all. And with that, Ignis will nod his head and take his leave.
Okay, so
wait, hold on. What was writing on that list of people that Opus wanted out?
One more time?
What was writing on that list of people that Opus wanted out?
No, it's just Cormac.
it's
But,
never
like,
it's never
anybody-
been anybody else. It's just been Cormac.
Yeah, because Cormac's the only one actively trying to destroy everything.
And then Ignis' closing statement was basically like, hey, if you want to try and make a start to like enter into the good graces of the party, aka the Ascended, Kira wants a thing. It's a thing you can very easily give her. Maybe it leads to something, maybe it doesn't.
Oh,
Because
are you
ultimately,
so
Kira is
lucky,
dumb as a
Kira?
fucking box of rocks. So it's hard to
She
garner
really is,
goodwill with
sorry.
her.
Yeah, no offense.
Kira,
It's why I said what I said about the glowing rock.
Did you find any uranium-235 down there? Or plutonium? Please try it. It tastes like lemons.
I mean, it got back to Ryan just popping one in his mouth.
Yeah, well, Ryden can do that and survive. He's radioactive.
I know. It's just.
wow, you're breaking up. Am I breaking up? Yeah. Hold on. Can we try this again?
Welcome back.
I think it's Discord just being Discord today.
Yeah. So Riley, or Raiden, can you speak, please?
Chicken nugget.
Okay, thank you. You were literally robotic for a second there, so I don't know what you said.
I was gonna say, it's just the idea of Ryan popping a piece of plutonium in his mouth as Kira's watching him.
Uh-huh.
Tastes like lemon.
Eating it like a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just going to point out that Riley also has basically no real opinion on the whole jellyfish thing.
The only person that jellyfishes truly wanted to attack, I mean truly wanted to attack, was
It's Shiv.
Cormac. And
Well,
Shiv.
Nah,
it's
No,
also-
okay, yes, and Shiv, because
And
Shiv
Raiden.
knows too much.
And Raiden, because Raiden kept stomping out the buildings.
So that's more of a we're just going to be rivals at this point, it seems.
So, yeah.
See, Raiden goes out of extreme news and
Raiden, you are breaking up. You might want to restart. Oh no,
Yeah,
I
I
am.
I mean, the whole thing
listening.
is, both of you guys are coming across fine for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
I
the
think
thing.
it's on Carson's end, not Raiden's end.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, they
then.
were coming out. They were both coming out robotic for me for a minute.
I think
I
you're
mean-
right about the fact that Discord is going crazy.
I mean, come on, let's just admit it. I'm going to literally go out of my way just to fuck with Opus.
Why?
It's me.
Shiv isn't going to actively fuck with Opus outside of, outside of potentially killing a few people, particularly pertaining to FN, because he knows what Opus can do. He has literally been in a room where it happened to where a mental attack happened to his entire family, and
Oh.
Yeah, but like
as
that's
much as they have animosity
going after
towards him, he
FNs.
doesn't hate them.
messing with FN isn't really messing with Opus.
No.
Well, that depends.
I mean, also Opus already does not like FN for blowing a big ass chunk out of it.
That is true.
That's fair.
I mean, right? Q ride, and I was like, it's just having like one of his little tantrum moments when Opus tries to like when he goes back to the Mixism area and just like he see like a tiny building trying to sprout out of the ground. He just pours salt on it.
I also
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the vibe that Opus is benefited by any Ascended / Godbound dying. Because there's one less uncontrollable variable in the setting for Opus.
This is true.
Yes, exactly. So if we happen to roll up on one and they are enemy allied and they get smushed, that's a 1-1, generally speaking.
Yeah, Opus rather see FN dead.
But shortly after that meeting, after Ignis has left the T'Pol's palace, he will send out a group text detailing Opus should not bother us anymore so long as we do not cause undue harm to the city or city populace.
You get text message that starts with an upside down question mark followed by the fuck and then a proper question mark.
Just Q riding. God damn it! I gotta stop working on the nuke.
Clarification being, Opus and I had a conversation. It went remarkably well. If she wants to contact us in the future, she'll use a phone.
She'll use a person who has a phone, not she'll use a phone.
Posted. If you mind control a puppet to use a phone, you're still the one operating the phone as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, well that's true.
Yeah, that's basically pointless semantics.
Yeah.
No.
Phone call by proxy is still a phone call.
It's also, god damn it, Ryan's gonna send a picture of like
The nuke you're working
5
on.
tons. No, that like 5 tons of salt background.
It
Why would
will
you even
prevent
get that
further
result?
miscommunication. It will prevent further miscommunications because ultimately, when every conversation with Opus starts with "make a spirit save," it kind of puts you on the defensive.
Like, where would you?
Well, that's why you need to start using Riley as a proxy.
Not
It's like-
fair.
Wait a minute, is that salt in the background? It's just like Shiv pointing out, is that salt in the background? Yes, Shiv. And what is the thing in front of it?
Technically, you.
You're getting a wrist thrown at you.
I'm at the underground. I don't know where you are.
Wait.
The
Here we go.
range boomerangs all the way
He was
down
right
there.
next to you. Do you remember that?
I thought
It's
he went
like
back to
riding,
his
like,
workshop
No.
after the. No, he went back to his
Yeah, no,
workshop
he
after
did.
the
Oh,
I
you
did.
idea of
did. You did.
after the idea
Hold
of
on, though. I gotta check
Kira
something.
turning up. Or
I
not
gotta check
Kira,
something.
everybody else showing up.
I gotta see if this is gonna work. Oh, where's it at? Because this is gonna be funny as shit if it works.
Oh boy.
Okay, natural eyesight.
Also, natural eyesight would infer line of sight.
I know, hold on.
I don't think you should be throwing a nuclear wrench at them,
Are you serious?
especially when it's
Trying to?
especially when it's underneath a nightclub.
With not
Yeah,
just
that won't
innocent
work.
people, but innocent people we just rescued.
No, it's just Q, Ryan just hacking into the Roombas.
Why does he need to hack into them? He made them, didn't he?
Yeah, but it's funny because now all you're hearing is the Tetris theme.
Oh, then
So
it's
is
not
everybody
Ryan,
that's standing
it's
there.
Widow that's hacking in. It's not Ryan, it's
It's Widow.
it's
Yeah.
Widow
Isn't Widow
actually
like
hacking it.
I thought Widow was 5 miles underground.
No,
No, Widow's with me.
Oh, I thought you had already brought Widow to the
No.
underground zones.
Not yet.
Oh.
It's just Widow's just with Ryan just hacking into the Roombas, and all you hear is the Tetris theme.
Yeah, unfortunately, probably won't happen next session because Kira won't be here. But now that I have done everything I
No,
want to
Kira's
on the
the-
overworld, at least in terms of this, I would be down to accompany Kira to the underground if she still wants to go.
okay.
But we'll probably have to wait a session or two on that just because Kira won't physically be here next session for real life
She just said
reasons.
that she said
She
that
said
she
she'll
would
be here next week.
not
She
the-
will.
It's a week after, apparently.
So yeah. All right.
Okay.
So we will definitely work on that next week and see if we can do something. Is there anything else you wanted to do, Ignis?
Nothing that I can accomplish in the scope of one day, so I think we're good.
All right. So you went to the Tapal. You basically
Had a pretty good conversation with her,
had
actually.
a good
It
conversation.
went really well.
Yes, it went well, and luckily for you, she gave you the opportunity in the first place, so you must be high of regard with her. So, with an 86. So for now, you have high regard. But she also now knows who you are.
I'm pretty sure, considering the jellyfish is generally psychically connected to everybody, that even without Ignis just going straight to her, she would have known at least something.
She would have known something, but now that she's looked at Ignis as close as she has, she knows exactly who you are.
Well, for cool, but fair. I imagine she
No,
already would
she
have,
knows
though.
who you are, Dracul, and she'll know exactly where you're at every time.
That's fine.
Both characters. Both personas.
I mean, she already knows I'm a dragon.
Yeah,
just
she
by
do.
merit of he is the city.
She does. So, she knows now that you're also not just Dracul, but Dominic.
Which
Yeah.
gives her some leverage against you, funnily enough.
A little bit.
Well,
But
maybe.
they have a
They have an understanding for the moment.
they have an
anyway.
understanding at this moment.
You know, I think it's. Does Shiv even know like Ignis can actually shapeshift, like into like other
Nope.
people?
Into
Who?
other people? No. Into things? Yes.
what was the
It's
question?
only that
On that, but it's like I think the only one who actually knows is Riley.
Yeah.
No,
What's the question being had right now?
Like, who all knows that Ignis can actually shapeshift into other people?
Well, everyone.
Everyone in the party right now.
Yeah, everyone knows he can shapeshift, but no one. It's never actually been brought up for any of the characters that no one's ever seen Dracul and Dominic in the same place.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Right,
only I think Riley knows that they are the same person. Liz knows that they are the same person.
Just cue Raiden, just one of these days, pulling out 2 phones and calling both Ignis and Dracul at the same time.
Just to see if it happens.
Yeah, just see what happens.
One of them does come back a busy signal.
Because both numbers go to the same phone.
Well, no, it's different phones, but it's like he would just put the other one on mute.
And it's just he's just gonna bring up the fact like, hey, how come you two are never actually seen together at all?
I mean, there's
It'd be pretty funny if he would literally answer that and just say like, "I'm in a meeting with my brother. What do you want? You may notice my brother silenced your call. What do you want? My brother is actually too busy to talk to you right now."
Yeah.
What is the most important thing that you need right the freak now? So, alright. So now that T'Pol does know who you are, which means then Opus also does too. Opus kind of knew, but so does T'Pol.
Well, I
Opus
would
is
actually
probably aware
question that though, on account of wasn't it specifically detailed before that technically the T'Pol might as well be fucking cabbage right now.
Yeah.
So does the T'Pol know anything? No. Why? Because he's effectively brain dead and being puppeted by a giant space jellyfish.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he was talking to T'Pol and then all of a sudden he started talking as if he was talking to Opus. Both of them, Opus does know that Dracul definitely knows that
party.
that T'Pol is no longer here.
Anyway, like there is obviously the T'Pol has still got some kind of faculty, just based on the fact that number one, she's basically still alive, and not
parasites can keep the host alive. There are a number of parasites in the real world which will keep their host alive.
True enough.
Yeah.
I don't think the actual specifics matter. I'm simply bringing this up before as it was mentioned in the past that effectively the T'Pol is outright just literally figurehead, as in she has no will of her own. So when you talk to her, you're not actually talking to her, you're talking to the jellyfish.
Right.
More or less, yeah.
And Dracul basically was talking directly to the jellyfish, and the jellyfish realized that he knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah, which means how many members of the party have now actively talked to Opus directly?
3.
Raiden just argues with Opus.
Shiv has, Ignis has, and Cormac has.
So, anything else you guys want to do this day before I finally give you all your effort back?
I mean, you know what? Fuck it. I haven't done this in a hot ass minute.
Okay.
Because fuck it, I feel like doing this.
Oh dear.
And it's actually one thing I have not used in a very, very long time. Can't be used for combat if I remember right though. purpose Dominion spends. We gonna do a another thing. Actually, no. I don't think that'd work. I don't know. I'll wait. I'll wait to do it until I think of something for it. Because we technically have nano machines, right?
Yes.
Okay, so nano machines exist. So.
Carson is now worried about where this is going.
Yes, can we expressly have a house rule that Raiden cannot grey goo the city?
You cannot
No.
grey goo the city.
Nope.
That would be too big of a loss of life, in my opinion.
Just So you remember
Remind
how
you
I
that if
really...
Opus gets too hurt, it will start to move up into the sky.
Remember how I really wanted to do the free electrical thing?
Electrical thing?
Yeah, the free the arc reactor thing.
Repower.
Yeah,
And you remember how you told me that that tech didn't exactly exist?
not yet.
It does now.
You asked this one before, actually, and if memory serves, Cormac explained that you can do this, but it would require...
Do you have
It would
do you
just
have-
work like normally, as long as you have like influence or dominion keeping it going. But in order to have it be better than generic, current tech, you specifically have to be the one using it. I could be misquoting what Cormac had said there. If I am, I apologize. But the main thing is,
you
cannot go beyond.
Yeah,
Unless
and you
it's
have
you.
to use the Dominion to make it happen. And you have to have permanently at least 1 point in effort for it.
Mm.
So you lose a permanent effort for it.
Then never mind. Never mind then. Fuck it.
To keep it going.
I'll have to talk to you to see if I can just get rid of that gift or something, or trade it.
We could do that. Which gift are you wanting to trade? The cutting edge one?
Yeah, I'll trade that for something else.
I can do that.
Okay, so instead of are you gonna limit it to the same word, or can I do?
I think that's potentially a question after the stream.
Yeah.
All right, you got. I'll do some research.
We'll discuss. Yeah, you will do some research about it, and then I'm losing my voice.
Yeah, losing more than that.
We're coming up to about time anyway.
Yeah.
Should normally wrap it up around this time, right?
Losing my. Yeah, we should wrap it up. If there's nothing else, let's call this a day. This is so next week you will have your effort back.
Nice.
Next week we will have to deal with Cormac beating the shit out of somebody.
He's the only one who will have to deal with that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what you'll have to deal with?
What?
Me asking you some questions.
Oh no.
Hey yo, we love questions.
Yeah. Okay, so Cormac's attack. Deal with that. Kira, what do you want to do next week?
You're even still here?
Explore the underground, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Get back if she gets back. Ignis.
Also heading to the underground with Kira.
Anything else?
This can only end well.
Probably not. I'll probably be tapped out after spending like an hour with Kira. Let's be real.
Yep.
I mean, it depends what happens with Riley, but she might actually go along to provide some mental support for Ignis.
I would appreciate that.
So we're gonna see Riley's going with.
Potentially.
Well, yeah, because like officially after coming out of the underground, she hasn't actually left the building.
No, she hasn't. That's true. Ignis, what did you think of today?
I finally got to talk to the fall, and it was a really cool scene. I'm pretty happy with it. The
These
rest of
deals
the
have
episode
been
went pretty well too. Oh, go ahead.
These deals have been going well for everybody with trying to deal with Opus.
Yeah, and it's like, who knows? Maybe I even saved Kira some Dominion, because maybe Opus just does the blueprints for her.
Opus
then,
is going to do the blueprints for her.
Hey, let's go!
However,
Opus is finding it easier to just make the bargain than it is to just try and deal this directly.
However, she is going to have to over time pay for it. But the project will be done rather quickly, actually. The entire the blueprint will be made, and the theater will be destroyed in place of it. So. So underground with Kira. You did all right. Cool. Let's see here. Riley. Underground as well.
Potentially.
Anything else you'd like to do next week?
Speak to Liz.
You do what?
Speak with Liz.
Speak with Liz? Ooh.
Oh yeah, I mean, how the hell else am I supposed to get the other part of my my thing? You know, I need my thingy.
Oh, that thingy. Yeah.
It's important. Yeah, I need my thingy.
Oh,
If I don't got my
yes.
thingy, I can't.
I understand now
privilege it.
about the thingy. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I get it. Uh-huh. Oh, well.
I'm talking about the artifact.
Yes, I know. I know.
Oh, I'm certainly saying that for anyone watching this after the fact. Talking about the artifact. See,
Alright.
Liz has half of it. I don't know this currently in character, but Liz has half of it, and I now have the other half. I
Yeah,
have the power source. She's technically got the actual artifact thingy. I
Yes, she
now have the
does.
power source for it.
and we will discuss this after. I gotta remember. Okay.
I have no real
so-
plans for next week. It's just wait and see what happens at this point. I don't know. If we don't need to go into a combat, and I find that we don't need to go into a combat, I might just crack some queries.
Like you did today. Did you tell anybody
Oh, I
about the query?
No, because I can't remember what I asked.
Oh no, it's a disaster!
Because this happened before game.
So what you do is
He
you
asked
pop
the
another
question and
query.
forgot the
Hold
answer.
on. So what you do is pop another query and then ask what the answer was.
It hurts. My
Yeah.
head.
He has no effort.
Until the sun comes up. So Shiv just basically does what Shiv does and internets, I guess.
Okay. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, I should probably start putting Dominion into my website.
Should.
That's a
You
thought
should.
that's occurred. That's a thought that's occurred to me
You should.
because that's my cult. Because the website is the cult base. So
You put Dominion in
well.
it, it will help. Yep. Alright, let's go with Raiden.
got
I'm
two
enjoying
Dominion
it.
that I haven't known what to do with.
Good.
But definitely glad I got the alliance going. That's one thing I was definitely wanting to do.
You did get the alliance going.
Because Raiden still doesn't like jellyfish.
Nobody likes a jellyfish. The jellyfish is a headache. Literally.
The only reason you guys even know about the jellyfish is because you're Ascendant.
Yeah, because we're awesome.
And that's the only reason
There's
you
a feature-
guys
there's
even
a
know
feature,
about
not bug.
because the rest of them are free. I mean, because everything is pretty much because of that liquid
Everything is awesome.
flowing. They don't know that they're being used by the jellyfish.
Yeah, basically the city's a battery farm.
Exactly. Exactly. That is exactly what you are.
Matrix bullshit. It's Matrix bullshit.
You know, I'm just going to point out that someone actually did the math on that, and it would be worse than what little solar power the machines would get. Like
What,
solar
Matrix?
solar would actually work better for that. The original concept was that humans were being used as a neural net, but it was decided that that's too difficult for people to understand.
Despite the fact that
So that's why it
sensing and
was
sensitive
changed.
computers, people have been calling the brain a giant computer.
Yes, well, I mean, it's Hollywood, you know. Of course, they assume everyone's stupid.
Anyway,
You know what? That's fair.
so I hope you've all had fun. I'm enjoying it. It's going all
I'm
kinds of
gonna-
places right now.
Definitely gonna enjoy when I get more salt.
Oh no.
Why
We
do
were
you-
told not to attack the attack
I'm
Opus.
not attacking. It's just a. It's a
It's a
physical, optional threat.
Uh-huh.
It's not attacking.
Or,
Yeah.
more importantly, where the hell did you
Raiden's
get
not
all
gonna
of
do
that?
anything.
Where did you get 5 tons of salt anyway?
When you like to know, other boy.
It's like, where do you even get 5 tons of salt? That's more salt than most people could probably get on this planet. Don't think about it.
Anyway,
Again, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
anything you would like to do next week, Raiden?
I could think of a few things that come to my mind that sound fun.
Okay.
The first one is giving Shiv a radiation suit and throwing Shiv then pushing Shiv into the water
Okay.
is one of them.
Note to self: never go outside again.
Just Ryan coming in. Dude, you need to touch grass.
We want you to see the truth.
Shiv points to the flower in the middle of the underground.
Okay,
There.
and
Plant.
actually, hold on. Would Shiv? I wonder if Shiv could actually teleport out of Raiden's phone if he's outside of the
So long
dome.
as it's connected to a network, yes. So long as it's within a mile, also yes.
Then it would not work.
It's that mile and it's 5 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you set up a chain of phones going 5 miles out.
Then possibly, yeah.
Just get like the old rotary phones. Just connect them via that.
Mm,
No, it's gotta be connected to a network.
it's gotta be connected.
Like theoretically,
Hold on,
thanks to
hold
that
on.
phone that Ignis left with the
Theoretically?
default.
It could actually work, because think of it this way, okay? If I take the lines and connect them, so if I take one phone 5 miles out, okay, and
Mhm.
connect it via a wire,
That it would
so
work.
like
Yes, it's specified
A
that you
rotary
could
phone-
technically go anywhere.
A rotary phone, however, specifically would not work. Because it's gotta be a
Yes, it
continuous-
would in this universe. Why? Because it's a digital rotophone for hipsters.
You know what? I'll accept that answer.
It is possible to be done. especially with the Godbound of engineering. All right.
And insanity at this point, or mad scientist.
You were a mad scientist before we established you thoroughly as another Godbound of engineering.
Anyway,
You're not wrong.
You're a mad scientist even when you're not in Godbound.
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not. I've been playing games with you guys for the last, 2 years.
all right, it is 2:00. Thank you all for being here. We did finish this day out, and next time we will be starting a new day with all your effort. And yes, you can make your queries, but you can't make them today because you finished them. You finished your effort.
I'm just waiting for the cutscene where Shiv is just working on his thing. He turns around and Mitchell Graves is just standing there like, "Why aren't you helping these guys?"
Actually, that was going to happen. That was going to happen.
Because
Let's go.
every time one of these guys approaches Mitchell Graves, he's like, "Why aren't you asking your own Godbound of knowledge to help you? Why are you pestering me?
Why are you bugging me?
And then,
Yeah, and then
after 5 minutes, he's gonna be like, "Shit, I get it now."
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be like, well, if you happen to be a Godbound of knowledge, why don't you happen to, I don't know, like sneeze your way into the answer, and that answer being, "Oh, I completely understand why you won't ask him, or you will ask him, just he won't understand."
No, it's like the answer to that question is, for all the help that I do provide, I'm mostly the guy who hacked.
Just simple enough.
I am the one who hacked.
Just with Ryden Mitchell. So why don't you use your own Godbound of knowledge? Ryden walks over to Shiv, picks Shiv up, carries him back over, sets him in the front.
What's to say?
It's
Well,
this guy.
oh, so that's why.
Oh yeah, that explains a lot.
That explains a lot.
That
That is something my husband would say. That explains a lot.
No, he would say it like this. That explains a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that changes how the explanation was given. How?
No.
It doesn't, but I like using his inflection.
It doesn't matter.
Anyway,
Can someone pay me to kill him?
you
Oh,
don't.
sorry, play.
You said that you would not want any of the Godbound to be attacked
I
or contracted.
yes, by the people that work for me.
Yeah. So
There's nothing about Riley.
Yeah, there's nothing
doing it.
about me.
getting paid for it. Damn.
Hey,
How much you have to
hey.
hate how much you have to be annoyed by someone to just want them dead? Answer, Shiv.
yes, the answer is
Just
shit.
show him a picture of. God, that'd be an asshole move. Just, how bad do you have to be annoying to kill someone? Just show him a picture of Shiv.
Oh.
Wow.
Especially the Shiv, and then pull out a photo of you wearing Groucho Marx glasses.
Wow.
You think this is a disguise?
No, I thought of a wig. They are the ones that gave me the Groucho Marx glasses.
Okay.
So I just stuck with the tactical helmet.
Well, we're
And everyone
rating out.
enjoys that.
Yes. Those of you who are here, thank you for being here. Nav, thank you. Magica, those two have their own sites. So you can look them up. Let's see here. Can we put it in fast enough? I don't think so.
Twitch.tv/Navarro9942. Go follow me. It makes you a cool person.
Yeah. All right. And then Magica, I think it's
I'm just
122.
Magica 122.
Yeah. And for Raiden and Ignis, thank you also for being here. And for my friends, thank you for being here. We are going to go raid the Hellfather now. They're playing Baldur's Gate 3, which we will be playing every Sunday until we finish it on this channel.
RIP playing anything else.
And we're playing an evil one because we screwed up so bad.
They really did.
We really did.
It doesn't seem to have been intentional, but it's how it happened.
Yeah, it was totally unintentional. Anyway, talk to you guys later, and goodbye.
This is an interesting place. And I just fell in a hole. Why'd I fall in a hole?
Even in farming sim.
Okay, so we're now just preparing for the drop pod then. I ended up in a hole.
Alright.
Why did I hit?
I spent damn near 70 quid yesterday on video games that I have no interest in playing.
Alright.
What?